Hey guys, this is Odd1 Gaming and this is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I'm gonna be doing another video of my free-to-play account that I've started 29 days ago, and I've did the last video I think about 2 weeks ago. Just wanted to make another video and show you the progression that I've done so far. So like I said, I'm at day 29, so tomorrow I will be picking up my hackathon, which I think she's going to be quite helpful for me, for my dungeon teams, maybe even for arena as my second third meter booster, as I wasn't that lucky with my shard pulls, to say so. So this is my roster at the moment. Obviously my kill is already 60 with masteries and with some different gear. Doesn't have any accuracy, but I just made him basically to nuke and be fast. I'm using this for like waves and other stuff. I got my Gorgorap last weekend, no, 2 weekends ago, when there was the 2x Ancients. So I pulled, I think, about 14 or 15 Ancients, and this is the best thing that I got. So obviously I took him to 60, because he, especially for this skill, revives any dead allies with 25% HP, then heals all allies by 25%. So basically he's a really good support for this account, with reviving, with healing. This one boosting the third meter and increases the attack of all my champions, and this one has a chance of removing a buff, but I didn't focus that much on that. Also, what's something really good about him, he has this aura that increases the ally speed in arena by 23%. So before I was running in arena Gambo as the lead, but he's only 20%, so I put Gorgorab in the lead instead. I haven't focused that much on trying to get my arena team perfectly smooth, but I've got my Gorgorab to 230. I still need to ascend him 3 times, and I think he's gonna gain another 5 speed, so that's gonna help me some more. I've put on him, I've already bought him the masteries as well. As you can see, I'm really low on gems, so I've bought him the masteries. I went into War Master because obviously I'm gonna use him in dungeons a lot, so I want him to put up some damage. And I just went to these ones, so he comes back to his turn as soon as possible. Lord of Steel to get extra stats from speed set, perception, or any other basic sets that give you HP, attack, defense, and stuff like that. So these are the masteries that I went on my Gorgorab. Also, one other thing that I did, I bought and upgraded my gem mine to the max, but I've only done this recently after the Versulf event finished, and let me show you something, guys. I managed to get Versulf on an account that's 29 days old. Obviously, being a fragment, it wasn't that hard because I didn't have to farm pots and stuff like that, but it was a little bit difficult for me because I couldn't finish the 2 artifact enhancement events out of the 3. So the first 2 ones I couldn't do them to get the fragments. I didn't have the silver, obviously, and the third one I managed to do it. I've also only got 5 fragments from the Summon Rush, and I didn't get any fragments from the Champion Chase. So I was losing quite a little bit on that. But I managed to compensate on getting, I think, almost everything else everywhere. And on the last day, when the last 3 tournaments were on and the events, I got everything that we could get from milestones, and I was just missing 5 of the fragments to manage to get him. Since he's a legendary and his kit is really great, like increased defense and ally protection, even if I just get this one book to 3 turn cooldown, he's gonna be an insane addition to this account for the clan boss team. And obviously this passive is good as well for dungeons, that he can provoke if he's attacked. HP in all battles increased by 33% is obviously insane as well. He also has a leech and attacks all enemies, places an extra hit on enemies under stun, freeze, fear, true fear, and provoke, so basically any of the CC abilities. And with this one he puts a shield on himself and has a chance to provoke. The main thing I will care about him is obviously getting this one booked. I think I have like 3 books, so if I can hopefully get this one booked, it might get me to hit brutal easily on the clan boss, might even get to the next level on Nightmare. So I was saying about the 5 fragments that I was close to missing. So the only thing that I had to do was place first or second on one of the last 3 tournaments that were going, and I was lucky enough and I managed to place first in the ice golem. Well, I wouldn't say actually lucky, because I used 600 gems, and because we got those promo codes from Ninja, I had those 150 auto battles in there, so basically I left it overnight to farm, and then I woke up like 2-3 hours before the dice golem ended to check to see if I can get it, and I saw that I was like at 2,900 2,900 points, and I was winning easily. So that got me Versulf secure. That was really, really insane. When I did that, basically I got to dice golem on this stage using this team. So obviously Kale for the nukes, the decreased defense revives. The reason I also built my Painkeeper, like I said in the previous video, her resets and the heals can be really clutch and really helpful. So she comes in with the heals, Gorgorek comes in with the heals and revives, and can be really clutch. On the other dungeons, on Dragon, I managed to get myself to farm 13 really quick, and I also can farm 15, but it's slower. So I'm still farming 13, because from here I can already get 6-star. So that's what we need, you know, getting to 13. That's one of the most important things you can do on any account, getting to 13, so you get the chance to get 6-star artifacts. Then on Spider, I haven't progressed that much. I'm stuck here at 10. It's quite tricky. I need to obviously level up some more of my champs, try some other stuff. Quite possibly Versulf's gonna help me in here to try and get myself to 13. That's my goal, like on all of the dungeons. Get to 13, get it on auto farm, so you get the chance of getting 6-star artifacts, which is obviously they're gonna be insane. But if you cannot get there, I will suggest to try and getting to level 10 at least, so you don't get the 3-star artifacts anymore, because you only want to keep preferably only 5-star or really good 4-star ones. So that's why I was farming on this one. And for the Fire Knight, which now it has double Savage, I don't know if I'm gonna farm in here, because if I don't have a team for 10, it's quite tricky. I don't have like that many multi-hitters. I rely on the Kales to do their A3, which hits 4 times. I have Armiger a little bit for the reducing the third meter, but it might be tricky. Maybe tomorrow after I get my Hackatoon, which I can put in the lead, we get extra speed, we get more third meter boost, increased speed from her, also a chance to get that decreased speed. I might be able to push Fire Knight as well and just swap somebody else from here, maybe this Kale or Gambo. This other Kale that I'm using, I'm still keeping him. I'm trying to get him with more accuracy. So basically this one's just using him for the poisons. Okay, so this is about this dungeon. The other keeps, I haven't farmed that much. I've just done some of the keeps to get some of the ascension pots and progressed a little bit on the mission. So as you can see, the first one I had already finished in a previous video, and I've just got like halfway through here, like 33. Now I just need to ascend the champion at level 5, which obviously I'm gonna try and ascend somebody that I'm gonna use, which is going to be my Gorgorab. Let me see, is the magic keep open? No. So I will possibly farm all of my energy tomorrow to open this one. To farm some pots for Gorgorab, so I can ascend him to maximum. I really want to ascend him to 6-star for that extra speed, which is gonna help a lot, honestly. So as you can see, I already need superior pots, this is something really hard. Like on early game accounts, getting superior pots is really hard. The drop rates are quite low as well. You get a lot of the basic ones, then you would have to get like hundreds and hundreds to transform them into lesser, to greater, and then to superior. And also it's hard to beat at 20. Like even these ones start to become hard if you don't have like good enough champs, like just 260s. That's hard. So I think that my next focus is gonna be like, I got these champions to 50 because they helped me in several places. One thing that I didn't mention, I think in the last video, that I wanted to mention, and that's about faction wars. So the way that I'm trying to focus on faction wars myself, to try and farm them every day, even if it's like the first level, is to get champions that have AoE skills, preferably on their A1. So for example, Saurus. I got him to 40, I just dropped any gear that I wasn't using on anybody else on him. And just I use him to I run him on the stage 1 of the faction wars for Lizardman, and he can do it on his own. The reason why he's good: attacks all enemies, so AoE A1. attacks on enemy 2 times, AoE A2. So he can just do that on his own every time the Lizardman faction crypt opens, and that helps you a lot. Even if you get like just farming stage 1, getting those 1-star glyphs can be insane. Like you can get, let me show you how many do I have. I don't think I have stacked. Look at this, 29 days in. Look, I have 25 of this one, 18 HP, 29 HP, 26 attack, 22 flat attack. See, these are all from just farming stage 1. So even if you just get like the 1-star speed ones, they can be insane. Imagine like you put on all of your gear, you have, let's say, 5 pieces of gear, you get that's plus 5 speed. If every one of those pieces have a substat as speed, because usually you would go for speed boots. And even on the banner, another plus 1. I'm not that progressed in there on Faction Wars, I'm at just 70, but I'm doing okay. So let me give you an example of what I was just saying. So for Orgrimmar tribes, I have Roughstone. Roughstone again, AoE A1. This one's just one target, so don't really care, just care about him for his A1. So let's check this out. Yeah, he doesn't have an aura. So he will do exactly what we want him to do, even if he doesn't one-shot them. He's not gonna die, because level 1 is quite weak. Okay, one-shot this wave. He AoEs everything. And look, we do this in 10 seconds. So basically, you're not wasting that much time, but you're getting the benefit. So 10 seconds doing 12, that's 120 seconds, that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get yourself some of these crafting materials and to get yourself 12 glyphs. Glyphs can be insane like anytime during the game. Early, mid-game, end-game, you name it. Glyphs are amazing. Okay, let me see what else have I done. So, shown that. Yeah, so I have advanced a little bit with challenges as well. As you can see, I'm at part 8 out of 10. These ones I'm not claiming yet because I'm keeping them to see when they might be useful for me. If I need to like really farm something, I might claim them, but I'm not doing that for now. The way that I've done these, I didn't really focus this much. I just went and 3-starred Brutal campaign, just using Kale and Gorgorab. I cannot show it here, let me see. No, okay, let me see on one stage. Yeah, so I used Kale and Gorgorab and finished leveling Gorgorab up to 60 in the meantime. So I've done that to get some more gems, to get some more silver, some more brews, and obviously the sacred shard at the end, which quite possibly I'm gonna pop this weekend, hoping for, I don't know, maybe another legendary, but honestly I would rather get a good epic. But still, we're gonna pop it because a legendary is gonna be a legendary, hopefully a good one, since it's gonna be 2x sacreds this weekend. So that's with the missions here on the artifacts. The dungeons, again, I still need to try and do this one when the spirit keep is open, and need to see if I have a champion that does heal reduction. I think I have Fenshi, because I have some champions in the vault as well. Also got quite a few for the Res Infusion, like Res Infusion, this guy for Res Infusion. So I have quite a few champs. These ones I'm keeping because you never know when they might be good. Again, Banshee I'm using because she has AoEs on all of her skills, and together with Dark Aethel, they farm me on Undead Faction Wars, and they farm higher, not just stage 1. So these are the champs. I kept this guy, Metal Shaper, in case he might help me to pass the Scarab, but I don't know, I think I first need to book him, so we'll see if that one's really a priority. So these are the champions that I'm having now. These are the food that I'm preparing to obviously get for Versulf or even High Cartoon. I don't know if I'm gonna take High Cartoon to 60, maybe just 50 first, and then we'll see what other champs we might get. I also managed to fight here on Doom Tower. We passed the Nether Spider as well. We did the Magma, passed the Nether Spider, but obviously we're stuck at the Scarab, which I will have to try and see what we can do if we get Metal Shaper in here, and also if we get good enough destroy gear, because we need to put somebody in destroy gear, otherwise it's going to be long, tedious, and maybe not so successful. For clan boss, I'm currently 2 or 3 keying, hard one depending on the luck, but I haven't focused that much on regearing all of the champions for clan boss. But as soon as I'm going to get Versulf, I'm quite sure I will be able to 2 key hard and maybe even 3 key brutal, but this one's not open on this in this clan, in our clan, on the odds 3-1, odd squad 3. So I might need to ask the guys to go into the next one to odd 2. Okay, anything else? Let me see. Yeah, I'm doing the missions. I'm keeping these. Obviously, I'm gonna use them later on. I'm usually trying to keep the energies that I get here on the weekly and the monthly, but I use them because I needed them for the golem and other stuff. Always try to complete everything here, and normally I finish everything apart from this one. If I get the defeat one faction or boss and I'm not on Dark Elves where I have the 2 kills and Painkeeper, I usually cannot do it, and unfortunately cannot get the refill. So that's gonna suck today. I'm also keeping the XP one, as you can see here, because they're quite rare and expensive to buy with gems. I still have, look, 1 week and 19 hours on this one, which was from the clan versus clan, which was from other Mindstone rewards, from other, you know, other things that they give us through tournaments, events, or when the server was down. This one's like almost empty because I used almost everything to get Versulf, but I believe it was totally worth it for that. So I think this will be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. I'm gonna do, I think, maybe once a week video on this one, or I can try and do daily ones. If you guys would like me to do that, just leave a comment in to this video and tell me if you're enjoying this, if you want to see more videos like doing them daily, or just keep it once a week thing. Also, if you like my content, do not forget to thumbs up, like the video, comment and subscribe. That would help me greatly. Thank you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace. Goodbye.